That's the first time. It's the first time I seen him actually look like he was really trying to work out. No cap. Hold up now. Like even back in the day, it didn't even look like he was really trying to beat her. Yo, this nigga looks so much like his pops. It's crazy.
Thank you very much for having me in your gym today. Before we go through my pre-written questions, how's camp going? How's training?
Yeah, camp's good. Camp's good. Obviously, you know, could be better. There's a lot of things I didn't have like a lot of time to implement, but other than that, yeah, it's good.
When it comes to a strategy,
what does that mean? What do you mean by that? That scares me.
For fight, like how much of your fights on emotion?
No, ask him those questions right there. What do you mean? What didn't you prepare for exactly? What do you think you didn't get to implement?
How much of it do you learn in the gym and have set routines? And how much of it is just enjoying the moment of being in there and getting involved in a tear-up?
Well, I love this sport, so every day I'm learning. So every time I come to the gym, I'm learning something new about myself as well as boxing. So yeah, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I put my heart, all my whole life on the line when I get in that ring. So yeah.
In the last round, I was just using one hand. I can't fight anymore.
Yeah, last round I was just using one hand. Who was that?
Tell me a little bit about your timeline in boxing. Why it started, where it started, all the way to why we're doing this next week.
So it started with the Jake Paul fight. I'll be honest, I didn't take the fight seriously at all. I was just kind of thinking it's just sort of like a content thing, because when we had our press conferences and everything, I was having fun, didn't really care. Until I got in the ring and they put the head guard on, I was like, oh wow, so this is actually real. And then if you watch that fight, the first punch that Jake threw, I went in with to punch him, and then he got me with a hook. That's when I realized, okay, because it rattled me. I was like, whoa, okay, this is real. So yeah, that's when I guess that's like.
That's so confusing to me. I can understand it. I can't. That confuses the hell out of me. I can't even get that. But because the second one, he did the same thing. I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Start with everything, and then unfortunately I lost that fight. My second fight, with boxing, I was somewhat done with it, but I had Shane there. It's basically being like, you can't let this be your only thing. Like you didn't even do bad. So then I was like, you know what, yeah, I'll fight again. But I was overweight this time. I was like 97, 98 kg or something. But I didn't really take the fight seriously. I was just going in there with the mentality of just knock him out. Yeah. That was with the Vinny Hacker fight. And unfortunately I lost that fight too, I gassed out. Again, I didn't take it seriously. And then my third fight with Alex Wasabi, because I didn't want to just...
I didn't take it seriously again. Like, nah, it's not making sense. Like, are you showing up now? Like, oh, God, I hate going over the past because it just makes people look so bad. It makes people look like they just don't care when Deji probably has like a real heart of fucking gold for this shit, you know? Oh, come on, Deji. I want to see you be great out here, man.
Even at that, actually a company contacted me being like, train, we'll give you a coach, all of this, all of that. We'll turn you into a good boxer, this, whatever. Halfway through of me being with them, I actually switched camp to go with Daly, which has honestly been the best decision I've ever done in boxing. And yeah, it was basically the start of our relationship. But unfortunately, it was a bit too late because I only had 2 weeks, if that, with Daly, because I had COVID as well. Yeah. At the beginning of me training with Daly, so I had to take some time off. So that fight was with Alex Wasabi, and unfortunately I lost that fight. But then my next fight was with Fuzi. I was stuck with Daly. Leon came in as my strength and conditioning coach. And yeah, I mean, you know the fight. That was the first one, wasn't it?
I'm about to say, hell yeah, because we know Leon wasn't playing no fucking games. You getting in the gym when it come down to working with Leon, you feel me? Even Dally was a little jokey, wokey, no cap. I still think Kenny got to get a new trainer. I can't even count to you. Last time in the corner, that nigga was lying to him the whole time. Oh, you're winning this. You're doing good. Just stay where you keep doing what you're doing. No, he was getting his ass kicked. He didn't come forward the whole time. He wasn't coming forward. He was fucking hiding behind his jab the whole time. Come on, man. Oh, God. Oh, we don't got to get into these.
Yeah. And then I guess a week later, I got called being like, do you want to fight Floyd? I was actually very scared to fight Floyd. And then Shane again, I was like, I'm scared to sign the papers. And he was just like, stop being a pussy.
Oh yeah, stop being a little bitch. Get that money, baby. Get that fucking money. He got like $500,000 for that.
I didn't think it was reality. I didn't think it was real. So yeah, I guess that's my timeline.
And then now we're here.
And now we're here. I'm fighting Swarms, May 13th.
You're such an easy character to speak to. But you've said a couple of times that I didn't take this fight seriously. I didn't take that fight seriously. Are we taking it seriously now? Does Daly allow you to not take things seriously?
Well, Daly doesn't want a loss. I'm sure Daly doesn't want losers. He took me on knowing that I'm going to turn Deji into a winner. I don't think he wants me to lose.
Facts.
Another thing that comes across is you were quite openly speak. You'll say I was scared to sign the contract. I didn't train properly. Speaking openly, talk to me a little bit about the Swarms fight. What problems could be in front of you? Do you have a plan for dealing with those problems?
I mean, I know Swarms is going to come forward, 100%, and I'm going to show him that's going to be his biggest mistake. I'm going to beat Swarms, 100%.
It's a very different fight from Floyd Mayweather. The obvious quality comparisons aside, if you don't mind me saying, maybe people didn't expect you to go in and knock Floyd Mayweather out. Whereas this time, this is a fight people may consider you favourite. You're the A side in this fight. It's a very different fight, isn't it?
I mean, A side, B side, all of that. I'm not underestimating him. Anything's possible. It's boxing. I'm going to be on my P's and Q's. I'm going to, just read him, identify him, and then put him out. Simple as that.
Come on.
That misfits one.
I'm not gonna lie. One thing about it though is he does seem a lot more like in it this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, he said that he was taking the stance on, I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna try to be like this like extra person that tries to do all this like BS talking. I'm gonna just get in and show him what's up. I respect that. But I have like a weird heart for just people who shit talk. Like, I love it. Especially the ones that can back it up. You know what I'm saying? And I just wish Deji would talk his shit, because I know Deji has what it takes to be one of the greatest boxers out here in this influencer shit. Like 100%. Like that, you see how that boy Deji be moving, bro, how close he is, how we be slipping. He can slip everything if he wanted to. He could slip anything if he wanted to. If he actually wanted to. But then, does he want to? I hope so, man. Oh, God.
And then the big smile came on your face when you thought back to that. The comparison here is that, again, it was on your brother's card, and again, you can be fighting on your brother's card. There was a lot of great content that came off the back of that, of you two backstage, and sort of having those conversations. What role has he played on your boxing life?
What, JJ?
Yeah.
JJ's done a lot in terms of my boxing life. Like, believe it or not, he does message me. Obviously he does. He messages me, saying, how you feeling about the fight? How's your fitness? How's everything? And yeah, we do talk and everything. So, yeah. Was he a factor for getting involved in the first place? Or was that something that you wanted to do on your own? Well, you mean the Jake Paul fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of just... No, the way that happened was weird. I wasn't thinking I was going to get involved, but then I went to LA and I met up with Jake Paul in a park. And that's what really started everything. Because he recorded on his channel.
Was it a chance meeting?
No.
Okay.
Do
I remember that?
And then texted me being like, come to this park. Come. And I was just like, this is awkward, this is weird. I was like, why not, for the content? So I came. And then,
that's when he threw the gloves at him.
And then, that's really how everything started. I didn't actually think I was in LA. So, and then, that's how it all started with the Jake Paul. I just,
So did he suggest to you then?
No, so he wanted to fight me in that park there and then. But I was like, I'm not going to fight you. Let's fight in the ring where it makes sense. So then, that's how it all started.
If you could run one fight back,
what was that angle?
Alex Wasabi, Floyd Mayweather, which one would you choose and why?
Jake Paul, because I know I can beat Jake Paul. I know people, every time I say this, people are like, oh, you don't have a lot of fights under your belt, Jake Paul will smoke you. I believe I will beat Jake Paul, and I can beat Jake Paul. But obviously, I need to...
We all know he could, bro.
Obviously, prove my...
Nah, I need this nigga to mark down everybody. Every one of these niggas that he lost to, I need him to walk him the fuck down, all within a year. I need all within a year, less than 2 rounds. Less than 2 rounds, every one of them. I need fucking... What the fuck was that weirdo guy's name from TikTok? I need him out there, okay? Whatever, what the fuck I need? Alex Wasabi out there? 100%! I got everybody and their mama out there. Somebody get in the hands. And I need niggas to start putting some respect on Deji's name.
To myself, and prove to other people that I am there to fight Jake Paul. I can beat him.
Do you think
Let him know, bro.
Possibility of that fight ever happening again?
Nah. That's why I said he got to beat all those other people in a year.
I don't believe so.
Nah, I believe there's a possibility, but he has to go hard. Like, he ain't, how do I put this? He gotta put himself in the spotlight again, bro. Show these niggas who he really is, bro. I think it's like the same thing that I was saying about that dude Jay Swingler, bro. Jay like got this weird thing that happened to him where he just turned into a bitch. Like out of nowhere. It was crazy. And it's like now he's just this like little coddler, little fucking pussy that like needs niggas to always be like, oh, you're doing good job, Jay, I promise. And it's like the reason why he was so hardcore before is because he was sad that he wasn't getting the love. I don't fucking know. I'm confused, bro. Like I want to. Fight, man, fight. That's what I want.
Just on your
I need that brawler.
that we did with him recently, that he says you have all the talent, but you need to be busier when fighting. This is bringing it back to our Swarms conversation now. He referenced the Alex Wasabi fight. You were a better fighter. Just maybe let your hands go a little more. Do you agree with that? And if so,
Yeah.
do we see that in action against Swarms?
So my issue is my mindset. So my mindset, sometimes I'll be on it, and then sometimes I just won't be. That's my biggest issue. I know I have the skill set, I know I've got the fitness, I know I've got all of that, but then sometimes I have just self-doubt, and that's what capitulates me. But with this fight, I won't have any self-doubt, 100%. I'm going in there knowing I'm going to beat Swarms.
Come on. I like that. I actually believe that. I felt
Should we get
that.
the win on Saturday? What does the next 18 months?
Did y'all feel
24
that?
months look
I
like for
felt
Deji
that shit. I
in
felt
sport
that
boxing?
shit. Is anybody in here? Am I talking to myself? I might be talking to myself. It's a late one, so I don't know. We playing catch up right now.
I want people to be like, I don't want to fight Deji. I'm scared to fight Deji. I don't want people to mention my name. Like how Swarms openly says I want to fight Deji. I take that as disrespect because Swarms is not on my level, and the fact that he's quite boastful, being like, I can beat Deji. I can beat Deji. I take that as disrespect. So I'm going to show him next week that don't say my name again.
Is that a feeling? I noticed that something clicked in there when you were saying that. Do you think that other fighters think that currently, and that's something that you've got to go out and fix?
Maybe not. I don't know. But I just want to show people what I can actually do. I'm more doing this whole boxing journey is more for myself, but at the same time, I do like showing people up. So yeah,
it's a very enjoyable pastime. just finally, then, do you have a list of names, even if it's in your own head, even if it's not for sharing? Do you have a list of names? You know what? In the next year, I want A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, of course. I'm
Oh!
not gonna say that, but yeah, of course, 100%.
Well, we're nearly at fight week. Do you have an expected emotion coming into fight week? How do you usually deal with waking up Monday morning knowing that press conferences to come, weigh in, work out, loads of face-offs, loads of interviews, but then ultimately, fight?
I mean, I've done this several times now. So it's just the same. I'm just gonna be myself, just relax, chill, and then when it comes to fight night, you'll see.
We can't wait to see. Deji, thank you for having us today. We'll see you next week.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome.